The Big Bang Theory or Let There Be Light? Science or faith? Pick a side. Well, George Lemaitre helps us to see that it doesn't have to be either or. It can actually be both and. George Lemaitre was born in Belgium in 1894. He went on to study astronomy at the University of Cambridge. He went on from there to get a PhD from MIT, so XYZ, PDQ. Then he finally became a professor of physics at the Catholic University of Louvain. It's George Lemaitre who gave us the Big Bang Theory. A lot of people want to say it was Hubble who did this, gave us the theory of the expansion of the universe. But it was actually George Lemaitre. Hubble does in fact give him credit, Lemaitre credit, but sometimes we don't give Lemaitre the credit he deserves. Then we know through science the planets will form, the galaxies will form, and water will come about. Life will start in the water, it'll move into the land, then eventually culminate in its ultimate act of evolution, man. Einstein actually said of Lemaitre's theory of the Big Bang, quote, "This is the most beautiful and satisfactory explanation of creation I have ever listened to." So, Lemaitre, go science. Well, now let's go to Let There Be Light. When we go to the book of Genesis, we see the creation account of how the world came to be. We're told the first thing was, let there be light. Eventually, we're told that the sun and the moon and the stars are created. Life starts in the water. It moves to the land, to the seas, and then the greatest of God's creation would be man. So we see that science and creation account from the Bible kind of parallel each other nicely. Well, what's interesting is George Lemaitre was not only a world-renowned scientist, he was also a Roman Catholic priest who had a PhD in theology. He saw that these two worlds didn't contradict each other, but actually complemented each other. Science does what it's supposed to do. Use the scientific method to kind of get us through all these incremental changes that we understand the world around us. The book of Genesis is a true mythological story. It uses mythological language to reveal to us a truth. Now, the book of Genesis isn't a science book. It was written over 3,000 years ago. And the scientific method we have today is only about 300 years old. So it doesn't have to be either science or faith. It can be both and. Over the years, there's been struggles when scientists broke out of their realm and went into theology, and theologians broke out of their realm and went into the world of science. Both disciplines will have some overlap because we both look at a part of the area of the world, creation, that we both have interest in. But we both have to respect one another and understand where we don't have a voice and where we do. George Lemaitre is a wonderful example because he had a PhD in both disciplines and was able to see that it wasn't let there be light or the Big Bang Theory, but rather two ways of explaining the same phenomenon. My name is Father Jerome Cutton, and I'm the pastor of St. Dominic's Church in Benicia, California. God bless you.